The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone had a great day. And see what kind of night we have. I feel mentally exhausted. It's been quite the day. Trade's looking good there. DFT. Wish I've been paying attention. I would have taken the short right around where you did. I didn't even look at the market after I got off stream today. I might have glanced at it once or twice, but I didn't trade it all, so I don't even know what we did today. So it looks like we came up, and gave most of it back. Up, most of it back, and kind of flat right now. Oh, I need some music. Give me a minute. Excellent. That's a good trade to start the night. Oh, ooh, that was loud. Good evening, Brooks. How are you doing? I didn't change that Nightbot. That Nightbot's not correct. So I put out a video earlier today that kind of set off a firestorm among props. I'm doing good. A little exhausted, mentally exhausted. There we go. Fix that. Okay. Ultra Bond came down today and then flattened. Crude oil shot up and now it's coming back down. Bouncing on that 100 EMA, on the NQ. So did anyone see the video I put out today before I decided to take it down? When you say just watched it, it's not still up, is it? It's supposed to be private now. Okay, so here's the deal. Trade Sage of My Funded Futures, he's like their, I don't know, I think second in charge, like the guy that's in charge of the prop. Yeah, like there's a CEO, but he's in charge of like a bunch of props and so on. Okay, about 2 hours ago. Okay, perfect. Scared me. So anyway, he made a comment a couple weeks back that I had just heard about, claiming big changes were coming to Apex Trader Funding. They were going to be getting rid of their 20 accounts in March, and he stated it as fact, like he knew something. So I made a video about it because now Apex uses the same live broker that Elite Trader Funding does. And Elite Trader Funding went from 20 accounts to 3 accounts back in October, and they blamed their live broker. So, at the time we said, hey, is this going to affect Apex too? So anyway, I had a feeling Sage was just kind of but I also thought there could be truth to these rumors. So I kind of put both of them on blast in the video with the attention, with the in total intention to either find out the rumor was true and Apex was hiding something, or finding out Sage was just making stuff up, assuming stuff based on whatever, which is what ended up being the case. Uh, Ooh, nice little pop there. So anyway, so that video was up, and it was the best views of video I've ever gotten for an online video. It had almost 200 views in 5 hours. But uh, basically what happened was Apex basically started threatening, I don't know, legal action or whatever against my funded futures, and Sage basically made a public apology on his Discord and asked me if I would take the video down. Which, I mean, I could have left it up, but I wasn't. I got the answer I was looking for, and at that point things were resolved, so I removed it. But the debate that raged before, that last part where Apex was threatening MFU, it was just a lot of debate going on the stream. On the Discord today. It was an exhausting day. Interesting, but exhausting. So hopefully, the My Funded Futures people will learn to not try to state things that fact as fact. Refresh and still see if you can still watch it. I don't want to go back on my word. Well, I thought, I agree. I thought maybe that's, Apex might want to know that somebody was leaking info. Or, My Funded Futures and, thank you, DFT. The other thing is back in November at the Bazinga FinTech Awards, Daryl Martin and someone from My Funded Futures met. They talked. It was tweeted about. My Funded Futures tweeted, "They great meeting you, Daryl," so on and so forth. So you don't know whether or not they sat down and had a talk about the industry and blah blah blah. There was no way to know where that information came from, but it was stated as fact on their Discord, My Funded Futures Discord. So I figured it was time to get to the bottom of it, and I did. So the video, did its intended purpose. I don't think Apex is mad at me. Hopefully not. I haven't been mentioned. They've mentioned stuff on their Discord about it, and they've only mentioned My Funded Futures. So hopefully they're not mad at me. My accounts, I'm still able to log into my account, so I think I'm good. On top of all this, and as you know, that I keep these sheets up on the Discord, I update every time there's a sale to show the cheapest offers out there on the prop firms and all that. And 3 different sales. Today's February 5th. No holiday, nothing special. Valentine's Day is still 9 days away. President's Day is still however long away. But 3 different companies announced sales. And they didn't do it all at once. First, My Funded Futures announced theirs. No, I'm sorry. First, Bulenox ended one of theirs. I updated the sheet. My Funded Futures announced theirs. So started updating the sheet. Then Bulenox announced the new sale. So I had to update the sheet. And then finally Blue Sky announced the sale. So I again had to update a sheet. Or multiple sheets. So that was happening during the entire rest of the controversy was going on. Hey Hassan. Well, Hassan, he explained what he felt, why he felt what he was saying was true, and it was a bunch of nonsense. He said it was because a bunch of traders that were supposedly banned from Apex said they could come back with one account in March. That's what he was basing the whole theory on. And he said a couple of other things that he wouldn't divulge. So, but now he's admitted that he was wrong, or I mean, I don't even know if wrong's the right word. I feel like he made stuff up is the right word, but I just hope that honestly, I hope he learned his lesson. He caused himself trouble for he caused trouble for himself and his company. So hopefully that'll teach him a lesson. This is what I posted on the Discord after everything had settled down. If you haven't joined the Discord, you should. Anyway, where is it? Hope everyone takes a lesson from this. Your words matter, especially in a business and professional sense. If you're speculating, that's fine, but always make sure you state that and not as fact. And this is true whether you're in a server of 100,000, 100, or even 10. And again, I will say I have much more respect for firms that point out what they are doing well and right versus pointing out what other firms are doing wrong. Promote yourself. Don't put others down. That's what makes a leader. Thank you. And Q's kind of here. Trading term. like it's still trying to push up here. Let's see. Do we have any news tonight? News. News. Nothing while we're still on stream. 10:30 RBA monetary policy statement. Just slow. These are small candles. Might be a blah night. We'll see. We shall see. Yawning. Russell's pushing up. So, how did everyone do? Yeah, easy for me to say. How did everybody do today trading? I was up $19 and then never got back to the charts. On that pace, I'll be funded sometime in 2028 on this Topstep account. Excellent job, Kim. Excellent DFT. Yeah, I find it. Yeah, yeah. That's the problem. And honestly, last week I was in a pass or cancel situation, and I was doing that. I was going full, but I have trouble doing that even when it's like you have to. And then I'll go in and then I would still cut the trade early. I couldn't stand it. So you go in with 15 contracts, things are moving at 300, $300 a point. Hey, Burrow. The thing is, my problem's always been not trusting myself. I've backtested, this strategy now for the last 2 weeks, and over the last 2 weeks, if I took every trade in the morning, I haven't done the evening like this time of night, but from 7 to 3 Central, it would be 72 wins and 38 losses. And then, I looked at the data and saw two specific areas that like never work, where it would eliminate 1 win and 7 losses. So it'd be like once they don't take that criteria, if I would take all the rest, it would be like a 70% winning percentage. I have a funded Apex, assuming they don't like deactivate my account or anything. And I have a Topstep that I'm just restarting now, a 50K, and I have a Blue Sky Eval that is red. November. Where have you been, Burl? Man, I'm scratching my back. 1-to-1 based on ATR, basically. So here, let me show you, since there's like nothing going on. Somewhere here, I have my back testing. Yeah, still taking my time with it. It's like $500 red, but I take like 2 trades on it last week. So I think this is the right one. And my cat's talking. What? Excuse me. Cat's annoying. Anywho, so let's look at this. This is Friday. Actually, yeah, let's look at Friday. So what I'm looking at, and by the way, all the white lines would it be winning trades? All the yellow lines would be losing trades. So start here, this purple candle. Down here on the RSI, the white line, which is the RSI lines below the signal line. So purple candle below the signal line. Go short. You can see this worked. Both of these worked. Now, I didn't count this as 2 trades. I counted it as 1 trade. And I would put my stop at the top of the trigger candle, the top of the wick. And I would target the ATR, which at that point was 11. So obviously got 11, but same thing here. So this one, the ATR was 30. And I get scared on 30. So I tend to want to go down the micros, but either way, it would have worked. Again, below the signal line. This blue candle was above the signal line. Didn't work. This was the open. And I probably wouldn't actually take a candle into the open. And I mean, it worked, but it didn't, because it wicked me out and then went back up. Then you can see these all work. The other little bit of the strategy I noticed is better. Like on this blue candle, if the wick of the previous red candle, or in this case purple, was lower, use that as a stop. So you can see that would have kept me in that trade if I got came back down. When do I plan on automating it? I mean, I don't have someone to program for me. I don't know how to do that, and I don't have money to pay somebody to do it. Plus the fact that Apex doesn't allow you to use bots. So like here, this one works. Same thing. It's a 23-point candle. It's a 20 ATR. Now see, there technically the risk reward's even less than 1-to-1, but obviously it works. Then this one's one that doesn't work. if I wouldn't have got into this one, should I have gotten into this one? This is one of those ones I said when this signal line, the yellow line is above 90, well actually above 83, is one of those times where it never, in the last 2 weeks it's worked one time out of 8. So now that these both would have been not big glaring don't take. I marked this one as a loss, but honestly I would probably, there's no way I'll ever use a 71-point stop. And so I'm not sure how I should handle big candles like that. Obviously, you can see it went down 20 more points. But so, that's how the strategy works. You can see here the previous day is 9-3 or 9-2, something like that. Previous day was also the same. There was one day last week where it was kind of bad. That was Monday. This is Monday where it went like 4-5. They're engulfing candles. So so that's how my strategy works, and I'm constantly seeing where it works. The other thing I want to test is it seems like almost any time an engulfing candle, like this blue candle here, is above the big EMAs, the 100 or the 200. Anytime, whether it's actually above the signal line or not, they seem to work. Like that one, even though I don't have it marked because it was below my signal line, it works. So that's the other thing I need to test and get my data on. But it gives most days at least 10 entries throughout the day. Hey, does that kind of look like a dragon? Or maybe a crocodile? Anywho. Hassan, you know Justin Eck, right? He was only taking like 4 or 5 trades a day, and they nailed him. They did pay him out, but they said he had to keep a recording for a while of his trades to prove he was not using his bot, and he was not using high frequency. He was just it was like I said, it was taking like 3 to 5 trades a day. It shows. Yeah, this was Apex. I guess, I mean, if in NinjaTrader, it shows the log of whether or not it was a manual entry or an automated entry somehow. I mean, there's other firms that don't allow any bots either. I want to say my fund, the futures don't, but I'm not sure about that. Tick used to not allow them. I don't know with their changes that they now allow. I forget. I think there's somebody else I'm forgetting. Burrow, it's gonna be. I'm. It's a good question. Yours, I'm not sure yours would be detected. Most people. Here's the thing, Burrow. Most people write Ninja scripts in NinjaScript. You have yours written in Excel. I don't know if how Ninja will even look at that. So, because most people, Ninja has its own code. Most people, almost everybody, writes their bots or whatever for Ninja in NinjaScript. But yeah, if I could automate this, it'll be wonderful. Where I could take the emotion out of it. Yeah, is somehow they get logs or whatever on their side, and they can see. I heard Sierra charts is really hard to learn just on like regular stuff though. And like the other problem is this isn't a regular RSI. This is a ultimate RSI from Luxalgo on TradingView. I don't know how that coding even works either. I don't know. I just know compared to a regular, like I can. This is when you look at it. I mean, I don't know enough about. I just know enough that it working for me. It has both a length, and the signal line, and I don't know how that compares to a regular RSI, but I just know this is really working for me looking at it. Topstep does allow micros, but you're limited to a certain amount. I mean, let me put in the relative. See, I mean, if I put in a regular, well, let's compare. I don't know. I don't know what's special about it. Give me a minute. And I have no idea. Huh. Actually, it does look kind of the same. Wow. Well, no. Well, like here versus here, although that's at the end of the day. Let me look at it. Slight differences. I don't know what the differences are. Like here, we got above the 80, and there we didn't. I'm not sure what the differences are, but there are slight differences. Like, say for this candle here, the RSI is at 90 versus only 68 on the regular RSI. So I don't know what's different about it. I just know it works for me for what I'm doing anyway. Regular RSI 10, which is what I also had the Lux set to. Or do you want the ultimate, or which RSI setting do you want? This is the Lux Algo, or this is 10 EMA close, and the signal line's 10 EMA. Yeah, that's it right here. Basically 10 on both the length and the smoothing, and using both using the EMA. So I'm sorry. Back to you, A6. I'm sorry. Uh, so FYI, Topstep is working on that. They just haven't got to it yet. You had other criteria you wanted. Remind me of that, A6. Remind me of all the criteria you're looking for, then I can give you an answer. Meanwhile, we're not really going anywhere, and after all that, we really haven't moved much. And sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you, A6. I was just finishing up one conversation before jumping to the other. If you want, I think you said you want to end the day drawdown, correct? Okay, end the day, micro equivalents, no activation fee. Well, you might be totally in luck. Today, My Funded Futures announced they were waiving the activation fee for the month on their starter accounts. They have full micro equivalent. They have end of day drawdown. Sounds like everything you would want, and they have their accounts on sale. What size account were you looking for, A6? Okay, so their eval cost for the 50K is $90. But like I said, there's no funded setup fee, and it is end of day. I don't think they have a 25K. 50K, I think, is the lowest they go. You're welcome. If you decide to sign up with them, I would appreciate if you use my affiliate link. It's down in the video description below. Hey, Nathaniel Jones. If you have any questions about him, I know a lot about him. Uh, I can answer some. Every now and then something sneaks by me because they're a little bit confusing. Yeah, there's an affiliate link in the Discord, in the video description, and on Twitter. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I sound like I'm talking fast. I think I'm talking faster than normal. I apologize if I am. It's kind of been my day. A reminder, folks, if you're enjoying this stream, appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. As long as people can understand me. For those that didn't get to see my video, I actually showed my face on that video. Blue Sky's starting a new trading competition tomorrow. $5 to enter. $1,000 grand prize, $500 for second, $250 for third, and everyone in the top 5 gets a free funded account. You do have to have a current evaluation or funded account with Blue Sky in order to enter. What was the what? The competition? Blue Sky. They're having their monthly competition. Yeah, it's Blue Sky. They hadn't done it for a couple months, but it's coming back tomorrow. I know of someone in the past that was doing that successfully with MES and MES and MNQ. I've never done it. Um, he had success with it, but I never watched him or looked at his logs to see exactly how it worked. So it's hard for me to give a clear opinion. Oh yeah, that was a good entry. That I just missed my blue candle because I wasn't like paying attention. Then that was on me. I actually had another screen up looking at something. That was actually an entry for me. That blue candle above the signal line, you can see it's going well. I'm kind of hyper tonight. Sorry. So I can't give an honest opinion on it. I know that, like I said, it has worked for some. Seems like it'll rack up a lot of commissions. I don't know. What were you thinking, A6? Like ES and NQ, or what? What two instruments? Hey, Sid. The other thing is, I know some prop firms do have rules against hedging, but I'm not sure if it's that particular type of hedging. So you might want to check the rules on your particular prop firm. That's something I've never really looked into to know about the rules. So it would be something I would have to look at. I know a bunch of people do that, Hassan, especially with Apex when they have the 80 and 90% sales. But my worry is, Hassan, my luck with that, with having the intraday drawdown with Apex, both would go like all within 100 hours of passing, and then the market will take the turn and stop me out and blow both evals. How'd you do today, Sid? Excellent. I made $19 by the end of the stream, and then I never got back to the charts because I was busy making legal issues for a prop firm. He wants to end the day. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. AB, since you want to do micros, if you're happy with a small amount of micros to start, Blue Sky's static growth account might also be a good option for you. Let me know if you want to hear the details on that. Yeah, and now also if you make it to the brokerage, you get your eval fee refunded as well. So this was my missed opportunity here. So it got me the 5 points I've been looking for here. Upside. Upside. Yeah, that was also that's part of the new sale, and that's just for the next 5 days or however long that sale goes. You also can get refunded if you make it past the live sim or blue sim, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Now, well, the one that just came out today, Hassan, 50% off, and you get your eval fee refunded if you make it to the brokerage. Rising up 710. I have no idea what our high day was. Way up there. Oh, okay, I got you. I love TradingView for charting. I can't stand charting with NinjaTrader or even Tradovate. I can't stand it. I love charting with TradingView, but I find that if I try to take trades on it, it's slow. I get slippage. There's delay between when I press the order and when it actually fills, even on market orders. Not always, but often enough that it bothers me. Hey, Tio, how you doing? That's why I'll enter my orders on Tradovate, and then I will manage them on Trading View. I'll move my stop, my target, or whatever on Trading View after I've entered. I'm doing all right. I mean, I trade on both my Apex accounts on NinjaTrader, but the account you see me trading on stream most of the time, which is Topstep, I'm entering the orders on Tradovate. Uh, if you're connected to a broker, you don't need to pay for the data while you're connected to that broker. Like if I'm connected to Tradovate, so I have live data. If you want live data when you're not connected to the broker, that's $5 a month. But to get as many indicators as you want, if you want more than one indicator, you have to pay for an upgraded package through TradingView. And if you want more than a certain amount of alerts, etc. There is a free 30-day trial. You can get free 30-day trial of any of the packages you want. And I do have a link. I need to put my link down in. I don't know why I've never put my TradingView link down. I do have an referral link for that if you're interested. And then if you do like the paid features of well, if you do like the paid features of TradingView, a couple times a year, mainly Black Friday, Cyber Monday, they run a mega sale. You got to pay for the whole year at a time, but it's like 70% off. So like this year, I knew I was getting that YouTube bonus money. So I borrowed money from somebody so I could buy the year's worth of TradingView. It's actually, they give you 13 months. So it's by 13 months of TradingView for like 71% off because it's such a good deal. It's really moving slow tonight, guys. Let's see if anything happens at the top of the hour. Excuse me. Usually I mute my yawns, but I'm mentally exhausted, so I'm like not even moving fast. Hey, Cryptotron. How's it going? Who are you trading with? Excellent. Static growth account. Well, my first recommendation is no more than one contract. What happened, Hassan? And how many different props do you have accounts with, Hassan? Hey, Cryptocon. So this is just so slow right now. Top of the hour, just a couple seconds. See if whatever market opens gives us a little volatility. If the market had told me there was going to be nothing happening tonight, I could have taken a nap instead. My mental capacity is definitely drained from earlier today. How you doing, Crypt? Woohoo! We did not get any more volatility. Yes, yes, I am. So wait. I mean, blue candle. Hey, it's a blue candle. Let's see what happens in the next 2.5 minutes. Yeah, TO Bulenox price matches everybody. So you almost always see Bulenox go no lower than 72%, except for when they're transitioning from one sale. Like today earlier, there was no sale at all. And then they put up, after I changed the sheets, they put the 72% sell on, so I had to change the sheets again. It sounds weird, like I'm making a mess of bed sheets because prop firms are making sales. The prop comparison sheets, I should specify that. Anyway, um, yeah, so you'll probably never see Bulenox as option one lower than 72% anymore, as long as Apex keeps us there at 71. And that's also why you'll sometimes see Bulenox do other weird sales. Like last week, they price matched Lilu when Lilu was 90%. Bulenox went 91% for a day. You'll see these 87%, 83%. We think they're even price matching other or smaller props that I don't even follow, because sometimes they pop up with a sale, 83, like that 83% that they had a week or two ago, and I couldn't find that anywhere what they were price matching. Nobody uses. I'm thinking about dropping Lilu from the sheet just because I can't figure out Lilu. So it's like I can't really follow them. Yeah, so yeah, they price match everything. Anytime a prop runs a sale, they'll price match it. Remember when Topstep had that insane um $11 eval back in November? Bulenox price matched it. It was like they did one for like $10.50. It is very confusing. Lilu used to be a lot more straightforward, and they're one of the OGs, and they actually started these insane price discounts. They were the first ones to do it. Shortly after Apex came into existence, they ran a $3 eval sale, and that's what started the price wars. And now now it's like they've become. I mean, there's still people. They're obviously still in business, so they're still. Yeah, and he started Apex because they kicked him out because he made too much money. So there's a blue candle there, but high up. Well, I'm not in a Tick affiliate. I have thought about becoming a Tick affiliate, but still considering. I hate to say it. Of all the ones I am an affiliate of, the one that does the worst for me now is Earn to Trade. But well, yeah, because I'm not. I don't. There's three I don't promote at all right now: Tick, Elite Trader Funding, and Lilo. I better what? I missed that, Hassan. I better what? And To, yeah, Lilu. Darren Martin traded for Lilu, and after he made, I think it was $200,000, they kicked him out. They paid him. They did pay him, but they said you're too good because they don't put people on live accounts. So he hit their limit, and they kicked him out. Well, see, Hassan, here's my problem with TickTick. TickTick once sponsored my streams, but they were rude as heck to me. I had to beg them for the sponsorship money. I had a funded account with them, and they're supposed to be 5 days inactivity. They cut me at 4, and I even after the stream sponsorship ended, they didn't want to pay me for the additional sales I was doing as an affiliate. And until I started making a stink about it on live on stream, and then finally, suddenly, I got an email to set up a deal account. That was back when deal was still a thing, and they finally paid me, but they also terminated my affiliate account because they set it up that while they were sponsoring me, I didn't get affiliate earnings because they were paying me a lump sum, but they didn't want to pay me after they were no longer the stream sponsor. That was summer of 22. I want to say June of 22. Yeah, Lilu is just, I don't know. Lilu is out there. Right. So, but I mean, they have made me stand up and take notice. They do seem to be a decent player. I mean, I don't know. I think they expected something unrealistic. They expected no talk on my stream besides of any company besides them. There's no way to stop people from talking about other companies. Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking of recent. I definitely will never try and get an affiliate with like Elite Trader Funding. I don't want anything to do with them. But I've been on the fence with TickTick. They seem to be doing some decent stuff. Now, whether or not if I tried to sign up, whether they would, re-accept me, I don't know. I mean, they did pay me for the original. I had to remind them twice, but they did pay me the sponsorship sum. It was just fighting for that money because I mean, after I actually did more sales for them after they were no longer my sponsor than before. I had done a significant amount of sales for them, but they didn't seem to want to pay me for that. I don't, at this point, I don't know. I mean, Blue Sky's my quasi sponsor for my, they give me a free eval. They give me, free resets, and I like working with Josh. Yeah, I don't get any lump sum, but I think I do better anyway now not having a dedicated sponsor because I can promote everybody. When I was with when I did that with Tick, and then I did it with Topstep afterwards, there was like no other links anywhere in the video description. I never did advertise to anyone. I talked about other ones, but I didn't really talk about sales. I answered questions, but I think I do better without the dedicated sponsor. I was wary on Blue Sky until I knew Josh was in charge, or not in charge, but was basically running things. Uh, I liked the other person, but I was wary of his business sense. Put it that way. That's not trying to put anybody down. It just was a caution I had. Yeah, Josh is awesome, and I mean, I really loved the interview I did with him. That's up on the channel. Exactly, Hassan. And I really loved the interview I did with Josh. I really need to do more interviews. But anyway, I love that interview. I love talking to Josh. Josh has offered me free coaching and stuff if I want it, and things like that as well. He's just an absolute good guy. The Apex admin has just joined the server. And we're heading up. I should have taken that blue candle, but honestly, my mind's really not on trading tonight. We might take a trade here yet. And I apologize to anyone that's tuned in to watch me trade that I haven't taken a trade. Like I said, my mental capital is still um, drained from earlier today, and I'm just now the admin of the Apex Discord server just joined the MightyOxTrading Discord server. So I'm wondering if my mental capital is going to get more drained. Oh no, I'm not going to force anything. I'm mad at myself that I didn't take this one. Fits, this one doesn't. This one would have fit. I could have got. I'm mad that I missed a couple of trades. With the wife or the mistress, Chase. So if anyone's new and just tuning in, I'm more active most evenings. I do take trades. I don't just sit here and babble about 10,000 different other things. Just today's been interesting. Once upon a time. It continues to go up. It's not supposed to continue going up, but I don't take the trades. It's supposed to prove me right by going back down. Yeah, got up to 719. I believe 746 was our higher today. Excellent. Hassan, please stop in more often and let us know how it's going whenever you get a chance. So, Tio, you don't want me to turn back time? There we go. That's what I wanted. Pull way back to prove that I was good for not entering. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Beautiful, Sid. Beautiful. Pulls back. Sorry, I'm now conversing with the Apex admin on Discord. So we're at 7:11. So nice little pullback from 719 down to 707. Sorry, guys. Lots going on in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, you should. There's been a lot of activity there today. Lots of drama. Oh, and there's the starting point was probably about 1 o'clock this afternoon Central Time. I think that's when the video went up. I knew the video was going to cause a firestorm to a point. I did not think it would get to the point that it did. Yeah, I got asked to take it down by Sage after he made a public apology to Apex and rescinded his comments about the rumor he started that he presented it originally as fact. So, sorry guys, kind of got silent again. Hard for me to talk and type at the same time. Blue candle. Hey, I might actually just take this just for fun if it holds. Still got 4 minutes on it. So we have had a slow grind up. It bounced off this 100 EMA around 696. It's gotten back up to 719. That's not that. That's like 20 points. Mega chicken show. Now, is that a show of like huge chickens, or is it just a show with a lot of chickens? Wow, that's a lot of chickens. Wouldn't want to clean that up. Well, let's see if we get back up the highs here, which was 719. Somewhere here I even have a chart, believe it or not. Hey, there it is. What does one do at a chicken show? That made me laugh too. So long. I actually took a trade, guys. I actually took a trade. My target is exactly the high of the evening, 719.75. It looks like it was a mistake anyway. It looks like I'm going to take a stop. Oh, there we go. Back to my entry. and I get a 10-pound bag of chicken from Walmart for $7.79. Granted, that's not quality chicken. Back to being down 9 ticks here. Will it push up? Will it not push up? That is the question. He has like he Tio. I'm not sure if you ever saw the interview he did, but he's owned like what is it, 18 different businesses, Sid? 22. This is about to stop me out. See, you guys should have kept me out of this trade. That's still an amazing number, no matter how many years, Sid, considering most people go their whole lives without owning one. Stopped out of that trade. It was a bad entry on my part. Uh, Stalking on Instagram is fine. Standing outside his window is not. I know what you did last summer. This is the type of fun we have here at MightyOxTrading, even when the trading's slow. Talk about chickens and stalking, but not stalking chickens. DFT, you still here or did you leave? Yeah, I get songs stuck in Tio's head. Okay, I was just wondering if you took any more trades. You got quiet. I know you taken a couple earlier. You were the one actually trading tonight. I should have left you. I should have had you bring up your chart so people could watch you trade instead of me. Uh, excellent job, DFT. See, we should have had your charts up. Now, don't get them confused. That stopped me out and bounced it back up. Back up to where I entered at. And right back up. Back up to 717. So came down, stopped me out. My stop was at 10. It went down to 7, and now it's back up, heading to where I was hoping it would go. Jerks. Yeah, I went with a 5 point stop, and it needed 7. Whenever I wait for the bar to close, I can never get a cab. Have a great night, Hassan. Thank you for being here. Hope you can stop in a little more often. So we have about 5 minutes left. At least we had a nice night of talking. I'll promise more trades on Wednesday. Definitely more trades tomorrow morning. Yeah, excellent DFT. Tonight's your night. That's right. You're having to trade more at night now, or because you can't trade as much in the morning, right? You'll get there, DFT. You'll get there. But you got to stop the negative talk. Something I've been trying. Saying you suck live keeps putting that negative thought into your head. So when you go live, you immediately start thinking negative. Even if you don't think out loud, even if you don't realize it, you're thinking that negative thought. I suck live, I suck live, I suck live. And it starts just it starts manifesting itself. Up to 718, try to get back to that 719. Like a rock. Yep. I think I know Tio's talked with Sid, and I think Tio definitely got some good stuff from it. Remember, Sid is a millionaire. He's trading Tesla and AMD and a whole bunch of others every day. Plus, he trades futures. So, I definitely recommend if you have a little time, you might want to see if you can get some knowledge out of him. Yep. He's giving Kim a push up the hill. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Couldn't resist that. Megan, understand that, DFT? Just remember that if you try to force trades in those 3 days, you're wasting those 3 days if you're making bad trades. No, I'm not. I got stopped out. I didn't get back in. I figured I was just gonna end the stream and start fresh in the morning. Oh, sure. Thanks for having that in. But yeah, that got to my original profit target and a couple points more. Okay, do you know why, DFT? He's in the Eastern time zone. He's in the exact county I used to live in before I moved to Illinois. So you two are in the same time zone. I'm going to call it a night. DFT, think about if you want to give, talk with Sid at some point in time. I assume you'll both be here Wednesday night, and you probably could set up a meeting, you know, sometime in the future from that. Or, yeah, whichever. You can email me, however you want to work, or if DFT, if you want to make a quick decision now while I hit the end screen, or we can set this up on Wednesday night, however you want to work, set up the meeting for further down the line Wednesday night. Whatever it is I'm trying to say. It's been a long day and I can't get my own words out. So I hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll be back here tomorrow. Hopefully a lot more sane. 8 a.m. Eastern. And okay. Sid, DFT, Wednesday night. We'll talk then. Have a great night, everybody. Bye. You're welcome. Good night, Kim. Good night, Tio. Good night, Sid. Good night, John Boy. Good night, DFT. If you enjoyed today's live stream, Remember, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hope you'll continue to join us. Also want to invite you to join our Discord community. Great community of traders talking trading, and sometimes just shooting the breeze about other things as well. Traders helping traders and encouraging traders there. Also, of course, follow me on social media, mainly on Twitter or at X, where you'll always find updates on the latest prop firm discounts and reviews, as well as get notified whenever a new video comes out from MightyOxTrading. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. And I clipped the